It's a new episode. You don't want me to talk. Cue the logo. It is a new episode, and I continue to play around with the logo, new logo, different animations, stuff before the video, stuff after the video. Let me know what you think. Trying to get a bunch of different ones to change it up. So anyway, how are you all doing? It's the end of May, and as you're watching this, we are at MomoCon, or we have completed MomoCon, one or the other. It should be the Sunday of MomoCon. We're definitely going Friday, Kai and I, and then Saturday, probably Natalie, Kai, and I. And then I don't know if I'm going back Sunday or not. If Kai wants to, I'll take her, or if some friends want to go or whatever. So those plans are in the future for me, but they're happening right now. If you're watching this video the day it comes out. So happy end of May, almost June, summertime, end of school, all of those things should be right there for you. And we've got a good episode, I think, planned. I'm going to be by myself a lot today. I've got some things on the table to show you that have come in. And then tomorrow, it is Free Comic Book Day. So you see I'm a few weeks, filming a few weeks ahead. Free Comic Day, and I'm going to Charlie's Collectible Show. I'm doing a Mythic Legions panel with Ginger Kid Collectibles with Jason and with Soru Studios with Scott. They've asked us to do a Playing With Your Toys again. Mythic Legions, like the wall right there. Panel, so I'm excited for that. So Kaya is going to see her friend in a play tomorrow, so I will drop her off in the morning, and then I'll be at Charlie's most of the day and do the panel at the end of the day. Then I am streaming with the Purple Gang Gang, so you can go back and watch that if you didn't watch that a couple weeks ago. Stream with the Purple Gang Gang on their YouTube channel. I'm doing that tomorrow night as well. So this video will be today. I'm going to show you things on the table, and then tomorrow, going to Charlie's Collectible Show. Probably just be me, but before we go any further, there is a past dub that would like to speak to you. Right when we got done filming, a couple hours after we got done filming last week, we actually got another project done, and I want to show you that. So here you go, past dub. Past dub here, whenever video this is in, because Natalie's working on this, and she's trimming it down to make her own custom frame. So she took the cardboard backing,
and I measured it from each side, so the hangy tab would be in the middle.
so it could hang it.
And then for this, I just scored it, the heck out of it along the edges.
The Stanley knife.
Mm-hmm. Well, I also used this as my straight edge to make sure I had a straight line.
You heated?
I did. I heated the
blade
just a little bit. I thought it might help. And then once I had it scored, I just kind of like went along the counter,
popped it,
and popped it along the
So now,
score.
Custom fit plexiglass or whatever that is, and cardboard. Now she's just got to trim these guys.
Mm-hmm. Should be the easy part.
Finish it out. So that's this is a couple hours after last week's video has gone up, but I want to cover it. I've also opened up a bunch of stuff, and I've been playing it before. Been playing with Warhammer toys. I didn't open the Primarchs, but open all these guys. And I said in the last video they'd fit in the cases. They don't fit in the cases good enough for my comfort level. So right now I'm just using the Savage Crucible box. But look at all those chickens. They're cool. I guess I could show you a close-up on them. That guy's not a Warhammer. He's another Joy toy. But I think this guy is my favorite. Dark Angels, I think that's what they're called. Salamanders. A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. So that's it from past Dub and Natalie. Actually, we'll wait. We'll see once the finished project. Get it on the wall. We'll show you that. There's the final product. She trimmed these things all up. There's no reason to put the side ones on. I actually think it looks better like this. Almost looks like a pull down sign. Natalie said it looks like the THX letterbox logo. Now we have to find if we can fit that with the display. That looks great, and it's protected. It's not going to be hung on itself. Should be good.
Support.
Thinking about putting it there. Oh, I think that's cool. Looking through the case, you can see it. Yeah, I think that's good. I had the book behind there. I think that's a better backdrop. I think that's cool. This is what we went with. I wish I didn't have this light lamp there. You know, maybe I can pull it out a little bit, actually. There you go, pulled it out. It's got stuff on it, so I don't want to do a bunch, but now you can see the whole sign. Lord of the Rings. But why we picked there, so if you're looking at the figures through here, you can see the signage behind them, which I think is especially cool. And then move that coffee table book up there. We put the Zelda stuff in the toy room somewhere else. That makes this all either Rankin Bass Hobbit, Rankin Bass Return of the King, or Bakshi Lord of the Rings. Everything up here is from those properties, except for those Zelda. First 4 figures, statues. I need to find a different home than that for, but that's where they live. So that's cool. I think that looks really cool. And of course, at some point I'll get rid of that lamp and make this a little better. But for now, Past Dub likes it. That's where I got my new commissions from Beardo Comics going. A lot of my autographed childhood type stuff there. Kevin Eastman stuff. And, you know, I don't show you this area that much. But there you go. I think that looks cool. See? Past Dub. There may be more Past Dub. I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to start this video because it's going to be Free Comic Book Day. That's still 6 days away. But I did want to capture that on video because it was cool the way she was doing it. It was a nice Stanley, like like box cutter knife. It was a good sharp one, and she lit it. She was able to cut through that kind of plexiglass on those frames. So it's good to know for odd shaped stuff. Again, I paid $9 for that frame, and it was going to be like 40 or 50 at cheapest to get anything. And it wasn't like I needed, like, I wasn't trying to matte and frame it, which eventually I may do, but not for this current display. It's because the whole thing was like a cardboard laminate. And so it's like, well, you could just hang on the wall itself with a command strip, but then it could rip it. It could fall. So I just want to protect it. So now it's got cardboard on the back and the plexiglass on the front. It's not hanging on anything that's touching the actual item, and it's preserved. So I think that's pretty good for now. And I may eventually, like all this stuff, this Bakshi and Rankin Bass, I may get all of that like professionally matted and framed at some point. Because, you know, right now, like I really, at some point, I'm going to get a house with a big basement or something and have a different display than the way it is today. And probably trim down and add and whatever. But for right now, this is kind of my little childhood corner that is not with the other display. This stuff kind of lives by itself for childhood nostalgia and encouragement. I don't do a lot of vintage, so it kind of lives over here by itself. So anyway, I'm going to hand it back off to Future Dub, I think. Some version of a Future Dub that's not this Past Dub. But thank you, Natalie. I think that looks good. It's awesome. So I think that looks great. I really appreciate Natalie's help on that and solved that problem. Another thing you saw last week, we put in the new floodlight camera and replaced some lights that were out, some smart lights. I've been continuing on that journey. I've actually put in some more smart path lights, like the kind you stake in the ground or on the backyard. I put some overhead lights because you've seen, if you've watched my Instagram at least, and maybe I've shown it on YouTube, when the other dogs are out next door, Rufus likes to run back and forth on that fence, and sometimes he jumps up. And so all the like staked in the ground, you know, kind of path lights, he's broken. So I mounted some wall-mounted smart lights that are solar powered that work with the Ring system on that wall. And I'm gonna go ahead and replace the front camera that I have before it breaks like the back one, and then I'm in a pain in the butt situation. So I'm going to do that today. That may come in. I don't know. I'm going to show you that. I'm just talking. So I've been doing getting back focused on some of the technology stuff I like, getting that stuff upgraded, and you know, getting ready for summer. A little spring cleaning type of stuff. Spring errands. Had the smoke detector. If you see over there, there's a stool, and on that space there's a smoke detector. 4 in the morning. Never at 2 p.m. does the smoke detector decide it's going to start going off. 4 in the morning. But it was 4 beeps. I look at four chirps, not 4 beeps. And that said, device malfunction, replace. That thing's $50. I did not know that. So, a lot of that kind of stuff. But I do have some toys on the table that I want to show you. And there may be some more that come in. So, let's get to the toys. Table full of stuff. I got this for Kaya. This is, none of you will probably care that much about this. But this was, they had a Cactus Jack Nike drop. This is just an all black zip up hoodie that zips all the way up on the hoodie. I know she liked that. You see the Nike logo there. I got that for her on the drop. I was trying to get the shoes, but we missed on that. So if you saw my video for the Mythic Legions mystery box, these are them. I thought I was gonna trade him. I was trying to trade locally with friends, but I guess folks don't want them. So I'm just gonna stash them for right now. So I got Faunus, Brother Mandibulus, Calavius, the Xylernian Guard, Swig, and Okieto. So those are just gonna go in the garage as a back stock of Legions. But that was my mystery box. Go back and watch that video if you haven't. There's an Ollie sales paper there for some reason. Shout out David. It became available on Target Online. The Slacker. I don't know how you're going to pronounce that. It's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful box art. And I think, yeah, he's another part of the Build-A-Figure for Metal Ball. He looks great. He's big. So don't have to find that. This came in from Ami. This is the version 2. Oh, crotch. The updated suit. You see it's got like the... I don't know. It was just all white before. Now it has like a material. I don't know why I bought this, because I'm a sucker. Variant suit version, but that's the new Mayfex. It looks good, but I already have the white one, so I don't know. I also grabbed this. I realized they didn't have this. They had this on sale because they've just put up the Tobey Maguire with unmasked head sculpt Mayfex from No Way Home, and I imagine the Garfield one may follow. And so if I wanted all 3 Mayfex with unmasked head sculpt, I have a feeling this would get hard to get. It's only like $40 from their store, and I was already getting something shipped, so I did. This came in from Amazon. Another Primarch. Guilliman. Robute Guilliman. So I haven't opened any of those Primarchs yet, you see. This is from Ramen Toy. This is the Apache Commander. So I've been getting all of their figures, as you all know. So this was... I don't think the Apache Commander was ever released. And that crossbow, like it fires the weapon. So eventually I'll unbox him and put him with the rest of the 80s commanders. He's really cool. Happy with him. I don't remember what his name was in the show, like the real name of the character. And then, hold on. John Thunder. That was his name on Centurions. I don't know if a toy was ever made, but yes. These are the premium DNA Battletoads figures that you've seen me waffle on for the better part of a year. Again, not being sure that I even wanted to support premium DNA and all the things we talked about with Megalopolis and so forth. These things were all like marked down on Amazon like 15%, and then they all have like 30% coupons right now. So you got them for nearly half price. And that was the price that mattered to me. I'm not going to open these guys right now. I did order the 2 big boys too, the 2 bosses. They may come in this video. Look at that pig. Look at that thing. I think they're cool. I'm ashamed of myself, but there they are. Then this is another goodie bag that was sent my way. Mezco, that's the Skull Punisher. I actually had sold that a while ago, but you know, I've got an Iron Fist and a Blade and some of the kind of street teams for pictures and some. I don't know. I got it. Now, all of this, though, we are going to look at, including this big boy. Look at that awesome thing. But that's for not right now. For right now, you got to get to work. Get back to work. But that's where we're at. And lots of fun to be had. So we'll look at the mechs, the Joy Toy stuff later. We may open some of the Primarchs. I don't know. I think I'm actually going to display those guys. And we'll have fun. Charles Collectible show, free combo day tomorrow. So that's what we have in store. Here we go. Remember all this 3D printer stuff from like 2 years ago I never set up? I'm bringing it to my sister Kim's house. She is creating in the house that she built this awesome like craft and hobby studio. So we're going to set it up there because I never set it up. And I do have this package right here from my man Seth. If you saw his video for you a couple weeks ago, and in my last week video where we stopped by the Goodwill to get him a shirt, this is what he has sent back. So let's open it up. I have a lot of stuff here to open up. Look at this guy. Just look at this. This is Joy Toy. This is an Ultramarine. I'm not sure what it's like a dreadnought, maybe? An infiltrator, attack mech, attack drone? I don't know. He's so cool, though. See, the cage opens up. He's got a pilot. Now, look how big this guy is. Still 1/18 scale. So think about how big this would really be. I mean, this is about the size of like the 30112 Hulkbuster. So this is a big old boy. He's so cool. He's got these guns. Oh, I moved those guns up. Let's see. Oh. Okay, I see. Like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not showing you. See these guns that pop up? He can holster that big blaster. He's got a pilot. He's very cool. Very cool. What we're gonna do at some point, I'm gonna open this box from Seth. I have these Primarchs that I want to open. I'll open at least one of them on camera so you can see what it's like. I am gonna go ahead and open this Ramen Apache Commander on camera. And then I have a couple other guys I'll show you for size comparisons. The camera's too high right now, so we'll do that in a minute. But I've got a regular Ultramarine. What is this guy's name here? He is the Honor Guard 02. And, I mean, you just look compared to that. I mean, I guess an Ultramarine is in there being driven. He's got an axe. Oh, what do I got? Hand down, man down. They do come with a stand. I don't think they really need stand. Not all of them come with a stand. But just look at the details of these guys. So I may not do it in a video. I may do it in a video, or I may just have a past dub. I want to set up a big shot with the Ultramarines. I have a lot of these blue guys from my goodie bags that I've been sent. So he's cool. He's like a standard Ultramarine. I'm going to put him there. Well, you can see him. And then this is a Dark Angel Death Knight. I think these are my favorite. They feel like they are like, man, I don't even know how I would describe this thing. From the Crusades era, if the Crusades had met suit men things. So this is a Dark Angel Death Knight. This is the Mace of Absolution #2. It has almost like a Doctor Doom head on it. And you can see, so like you compare him to this Ultramarine, you see how much bigger, even though these are kind of the same. These guys are like the oldest, as I understand the Warhammer lore, and what I've been told, like these are some of the oldest Space Marines, and their suits are bigger, and they've got more compact. But look at the shield. Hopefully you can see that. So I just wanted to have a couple of them out while I'm looking at the big boy. And I'll take them back out when we open up on the Primarchs, because the Primarch will be even bigger than that guy. He won't be as big as this guy. He'll be bigger than that guy. And so that's, even though this thing is 1/18, I mean, it's still big and bulky, and I'm just really excited to try to take pictures with these guys. I'm enjoying playing with them. I got them all sitting right there. I appreciate the goodie bags I'm being sent. So there we have that. Now, let me look at what's popping. Mr. Seth, no, he doesn't say what's popping anymore. He's off brand. He's abandoned the brand. Set me. I know one other thing. I think I actually know. I think there's two. There should be two things here, and I think I know what they both are. He's been helping me out finding stuff that I have been unable to find. So let's see. I don't know that he's got any underpants or anything in there. It looks like probably not, unfortunately. So the first thing, this is nice. This is the retro carded Storm Shadow. I do have one of these, but if you remember, I am, at least to a certain point, one in the box, one to open. I've never opened this. This is probably one I'll open, because I only ever found one. And for the retro carded ones, if I've ever found one, I was like, well, I want to keep the card, so I'll just never open it. So I never opened the Storm Shadow, even though I think it's probably the best Storm Shadow. of the 3 that they released so far. So thank you, Seth. I think you got that from Bits and Buttons for me. I appreciate that. And then the other item, I think I showed you the picture of him making love to this. And that is Raphael. Turtles of Grayskull Raphael, which I have not been able to find. And I think he's the best looking of all of them so far. I haven't opened any of these up. I don't know where to put them. I do have Eternia. I just have nowhere to set it up. So Shredder, Beastman, Ramman, Raphael. I have all those. Just the card art on those. Like I showed you with the Slaker. It's just so nice. So thank you very much. That's what's popping. That's what's touching. That's what's rubbing, feeling, and all of that stuff. I appreciate it, Seth. So we got those toys. So what we're going to do, maybe in the next clip, but it may be a good distance in the future for me. I've got my opening implements there. The first thing we're going to look at is the Ramen Apache Commander of the Centurions. And then what we will do is look at, so we've got Primarch Rogel Dorn. And he is the Primarch of the Imperial Fist, the yellow guys. He's got all gold suit. We got Primarch Lionel Johnson, Reginald Vell Johnson. He looks absolutely ridiculous. He looks incredible. These are like holders that, like little servants that hold his weapons for him. If you can see, like these guys hold his shield. And he is the Primarch of the Dark Angels, which was the big white and green guy. And then Primarch Robult Guilliman. And he is the Primarch of them, of the Ultramarines. He's like the leader of the Ultramarines, and he has like the Emperor's sword, I believe. I believe that sword is the Emperor's flame sword. So I want to open those. I want to open at least one on camera so you can see what it's like. Those are the highest end outside of like these kind of guys that are, you know, really high end. Those are the highest end ones and the kind of the biggest. I think those are 7-8 inches. They're pretty big. So I'm excited to open those. I haven't opened one yet. We'll get to those a little bit later and we'll see what they look like. We'll do some other comparisons and we'll continue on as we are hanging out, waiting for Charlie's Collectible show tomorrow. But I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's storming. What are you doing, Rufus? You got the squirrel? Get that squirrel. Rufus, what are you doing? Uh-oh. You're bringing it to everybody. Oh, squirrel in the package. Look how ridiculous this is. These just arrived from Amazon, so that's like one of the bosses, and that's the big boss. This thing they just shipped just like this. I don't really care. They just slapped the label on it. I don't really care. I mean, hopefully I'll take the slip cover off. The slip cover is just all jacked up. This was in a box, but you see they've just got them on their Amazon warehouse. Just like that. To pack and pull. Let me make sure they're not damaged. Everything seems fine. I mean, these are huge. I'm not opening these on this video. I will eventually throw the boxes away when I open them, so I don't care. It doesn't seem damaged. Look, I don't think I've ever seen this one in person. This is ridiculous. This is the size of the Hot Toys Hulkbuster. Truly. This is ridiculous sized. I mean, it looks really cool. This is bigger than the NECA quarter scale stuff because he's big wide. I mean, that guy's huge and this guy's huge. Huh. Is that a weapon slot? No, I think those are just slots. Crazy. That's crazy. And so we have them all. Now there are variants. I think there's a variant of this guy, variant of this guy. One of the two frogs has a variant that was at New Jersey Comic Con. I don't think they've made the third frog though. But we just got the main releases. That's all we're focused on. And honestly, it was just too good a price to ignore. That's ridiculous inside. Why did I buy that? Where am I going to put that thing? Hey, buddy. With this Home Alone, huh? And it's storming. I know he needs to go outside. I'm hoping there's a little break in the storm here so I can get him out. But let's open up some toys in the meantime. Got this guy here. me stand him out, because we'll go ahead and open up one of the Primarchs first. Well, not necessarily first. Just get these guys standing for scale purposes. I know, Bubba. If I could make it stop raining, I would. Hopefully, yeah, you can see those guys. Actually, we'll do him first. The Apache Commander from Ramen Toy. I think I've been saving my ramen packaging, although the packaging is really good. Maybe I'll save it. It's really, really nice. Really good artwork on it. I may save it. It's hard though, because it's not, at least the last 80s Commanders I opened weren't collector friendly in that it was, you basically had to tear the box open to get to them. This one does not look that way. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, so see, that's why I don't save it, because it's on a blister card. So there are instructions here. I just show you how to shoot the missile. Do not shoot at anything, any living thing. Serious injury could occur, but see, it's on a blister. So it's not like you could repack it. That's why I throw them away. Now I remember. So Jodnava Taima, Apache Commander with crossbow weapon system. What did I say his name was? John Thunder? I think that's what his name was. So I like these. You know, I've been a supporter of Ramen Toy since right when they came out. Right at the very beginning, They did the Centurions, the original release of 80s Commanders, which were, what did that just come off of? Which were modernized, you know. I feel like modernized versions, you know, they were a little grimy and not as vibrant, like 80s style colors. They have since released 80s versions that have the more traditional, you know, bright green, bright blue, orange colors, but that's not, I actually like them being modern and, you know, kind of updated. So I like what Ramen's doing. I've got their Brave Star figure coming. I've got the Ramen Racer coming. That should be here, you know, soon-ish, coming month or two. And I have their Top Gun figures coming, the Aces of Aviation, which also has an alternate head sculpt for Falcon, G.I. Joe Classified Falcon. Which is cool. Just trying to take off these pieces, but I do not. They're just his various Power Extreme pieces. Without taking the whole thing off. That's his helmet. It looks like he's got various weapons that plug in. We've got 8 total hands, so 6 alternate hands. The normal open, slightly more open weapon fists. That's what it has. And now there's the crossbow that I believe is firing. I'll give you a close-up of this stuff, of course, once I get it out. And there he is. There he is. Now you can see any of that, but and I have been a big supporter. They've been very kind to me. They've sent some things that are much appreciated. Some congratulations and the various things over the years. And I just enjoy supporting him. I got to meet Ace. He's kind of the face and the leader of Ramen. He has certainly, he'll be the first to tell you, it's a team effort. I got to meet him at PowerCon this year. He's going to be at Joe Fest, which is exciting. I want to shoot this thing. I'm just going to find out. I'm going to find out. I'm going to try not to kill myself. I'm going to shoot the box. All right, so I guess I should read the instructions, huh? Firing. Do not shoot at anything serious. Any living thing could cause serious injury. All right. Insert peg into. What am I looking for here? Do not apply pressure to the bow brands or breakage will occur. Press button on the crossbow to fire missile. What button? C? Oh! I don't think you could see that. Oh, play with the toys. That's fun. I also have their mask line of stuff, which has got 2 releases so far. One that's out, Red Gull Wing, which is the Matt Tracker's card. Then they've got the never before released, like the white Porsche. That's coming. Also, I don't know what this little white piece is too. I got a little white piece that I do not know. I don't think that tells me. So those are cool. And they have the mechanisms like that too. So I like that when they make the 80s style, they try to make if they have like play mechanisms, they try to make them work, which is pretty cool. He's nice. He looks good. Let's see. Get him armored up. Power Extreme. Is that what they say? What is the... That is what they say. I'm trying to think what they say when they're getting their... when they get in the X position like this, and the armor is landing on them, or their, you know, their gear, their armor's not the right word, their equipment, so to speak. It's got a necklace on. There we go. Trying to connect this the right way. So let's see. I'm gonna look at the box real quick because I do not. Again, I do not think this is a toy that was ever released in the 80s. I think the character existed, but the toy never released. That's my understanding. I think people have wanted it in the bigger scale, like in the Centurions are a weird scale. All right, so this guy goes on the chest. All right, and then does that go over the top of that? I don't know. Trying to look how I do it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, did you play with Centurions as a kid? That's a show and a thing that I did actually quite like. The Centurions. Maybe I'm doing this the wrong way. Maybe I got it upside down. I think I have it upside down. I really did enjoy Centurions growing up, and like I never had a complete one. I'm positive of that, but I had like most things, you know, we had incomplete versions. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I don't know that I need this piece on him. Maybe it goes like that. I don't think I want that piece on him. I think I like it just with the crossbow. And these are like knives he can hold, but he can also have them equipped, like on his arms. But Centurions was a really fun show. And so, like, I remember playing with them in the tub very clearly. They were definitely a bathtub toy for me, especially Max Ray, the green guy that went underwater. I loved him. And I'm sorry, I'm just not. I'm ignoring you all and just kind of doing what I want to do. I'm going to put this piece on him. I'm going to put this little gun on him. And then, man, this is like a knife you could put coming out the chest. I guess it's the one he should hold if I had him holding one, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. So he's got 2 knives. One of them you can peg in the little holes. So if you're not familiar with Centurions, they have little holes for you to equip all kinds of armor and the like, which I think is pretty cool. So anyway, let me get him situated and move on to the next thing I'm going to update, and then we'll keep going from there. There we go. Got him armored up. Close up on him. I have the others all with their helmets on, so I'm probably going to have him with his helmet on, but I think the head sculpt looks pretty good. Let me show you where he lives. Oh, he goes right there. Right on front with his 3 buddies, Ramen Silverhawks back there, and the rest of the Ramen bad guys, and the Valaverse bugs. And so it's all on that shelf. I like it. All right, one Primarch we're going to open on camera, or at least open the box, and the rest we'll just get him out. I got to take him out while there's a little break in the rain. I think I'm going to open the Primarch Robute Gilliman. I think he's the oldest one. He's the leader of the Ultramarines, the Primarch. One of the 20 Sons of the Emperor. And these boxes I actually will keep. These are Not low-end figures, and they've got nice boxes. I have been throwing away the rest of my Joy Toy boxes, but the Primarchs, I do think I will keep. It's interesting. I think the boxes kind of almost look like they're going to be a model kit or a, you know, something from a... It looks like something you'd see at a game store, which, you know, I don't know. I need to go to... There's several game stores around me, or places that sell... And by around me, I mean like in the 30-minute area, things that sell tabletop games and host D&D nights and Pokemon and whatever. Because I want to see, do any of them sell this Joy Toy? I wonder at Charlie's tomorrow, I'll actually be on the lookout for some Joy Toy. Because maybe people that sell, maybe Scotty has some, because Scotty sells a lot of Gundam. And I know that he painted for Games Workshop for a long time in his career, who makes Warhammer. So I bet Scotty has actually painted a great deal of Warhammer in his life, Warhammer miniatures, maybe some of this stuff for all I know. We'll ask him tomorrow. So I had 2 big stickers. It's a slip cover, or not a slip cover, but you know, this type, where you pull it down from below, like a Mezco box, kind of. Pretty tied up in there. Now, I think the Primarchs don't come with as many accessories, because they're just huge and like really ornate sculpts, and they probably can't reuse any of it. All right, so kind of standard box. Yeah, very much like a Mezco, you see. Big overhead, clamshell type deal. Put this in my pocket. Let's get this guy out of there. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Look at this dude here. Woo! Woo! Look at that. Okay. Look, if you're interested in the Warhammer stuff at all, just because it looks cool, like me, you don't actually know anything about any of it, but you just think it looks cool, these are the ones to go with. The Primarch. Because look at that. Let's stand him aside. He's probably 7 or 8 inches tall, would be my guess. 7 inches. And so even though you know that he actually is probably like 9 feet tall in the world of Warhammer, in the world of DC bad guys or Marvel bad guys, you know, he can just be a regular size. He's got all kind of stuff going on, and all these words and sculpting. His backpack is incredible. Wow, that's another level. And this is the oldest one. And so he comes with a stand. He comes with maybe like a choking hand. It's like a big hand that's like this, like a big sea grip. And he has, this is going to be his, this is a fist. Maybe this holds this, I don't think that'll hold the sword. This is another fist. What's this? Oh, this is like a big fist. So if you make him like an ultra fist. Oh, he's got a sword gripping hand currently on his right hand. Then he has his unmasked head. A lot of them come with unmasked heads. And then he's got, I believe this is the Emperor's flame sword, which is, I mean, that's huge. It's a huge thing. This dude is tremendously cool. And then like a nice felt inlay. Very nice packaging. I'm happy about that. And I will. I'm going to keep these boxes. So you can see, I mean, it's a pretty standard unboxing, nothing super special. So what I'm going to do real quick is unbox the rest of these off camera and then take all this down, show it to you, and then I'm going to get the puppy and take him on the WALK. I mean, come on now. I want to clean up like the smaller guys, but there's the 3 Primarchs out. That's Rogel Dorn of the Imperial Fists, the yellow guys. Look at his gold. I'll give you close-ups later. He comes with a bunch of hands. He's like grenade things, gun, and then, I mean, look at this sword. That's crazy. I showed you what he comes with. I want to put his unmasked head on him, I think. But then this guy, Lionel Johnson of the Dark Angels. I mean, that shield, this massive, massive sword, these little guys that hold his weapons This is like a flail. I don't know, a mace. I don't even know. And then he's got 3 different masthead sculpts, including that one with the wings. So, wow. Hold on one second. I just saw this on the scabbard of his Judgment. Look at this. All right, let me give you some close-up shots of these guys. So, Primarch, Rabute, Guillemon of the Ultramarines, the most popular faction, or at least the most produced. Just look at the detail. I mean, like, you know, what if this is reusable? Like, that's certainly not reusable. I mean, I'm sure there's ways. Holy cow. And it says I put his human. And that's where you can tell the 1/18th, when you put the human head sculpt on him. And he has the big hand, power fist. We'll do him last. This is Rogel Dorn. That eagle likes to fall out. The gold is beautiful on him. Look at the chains. Look at the ornate design on the sword. I don't love the capes, but I know that Max Bird has. So, like, it's just permanently rubberized. But, I mean, the cape is awesome. It's just in this permanent way, like windswept. So, but see, they have all these ornate designs on them. So, we're going to check out some Max Bird capes for the Primarchs, I think, eventually. And then look at this. With the helpers, like this dude holding his sheath, the Judgment sheath. And you see, like, the little ribbons. Man, and then this guy's holding his mace. And they actually have appropriate hands. And then just look at this. Look at the shield. The head sculpt. And he's got multiple layers. So I know Max Bird at least has a pre-order for a cape. But it's like 3 different layers. He has a wolf pelt or a lion's pelt, I guess. Lion pauldrons. And then I don't know if I can... Yeah, you can see the reflection. The way that the sword is painted, almost like an energy. So I don't know. I don't know the lore of them. But look at those guys. Wow, are they cool. Those are not permanent homes, but I just want them visible. And look, that's NECA D&D stuff. You see how he scales it on risers? That's WWE and AEW. No, it's all WWE Elites, Mythic. So you can see they look just fine. All right, we're going to skip forward. Tomorrow, Charlie's Collectible Show. Free comic book day. All that stuff. But we got our figures open up. Man, a Joy Toy hole. It's a deep hole, but it's fun. Next day, that's a Chick-fil-A. I'm going to go get some breakfast. Just dropped Kaya off. She's going to see her friend in a ballet, I guess, or a play. I think it's dance. I think maybe it's ballet. This morning over at the arena. And then I got to head to Charlie's. I'm going to drop this 3D printer off at my sister's house this morning. We're not going to show you any of that. We're going to wait for them to be finished, and then there'll be a lot to show you there with their move. Kim, my older sister's house. Then we'll go to Charlie's, but I'm going to get a biscuit. Chicken biscuit. Or chicken something. Welcome, friends and neighbors. Oh, maybe 2 biscuits, maybe 2. I'm leaving. It's very busy. Very busy. And that Chick-fil-A, 1 million people. I got to her seat okay. Show's begun, so I can roll out of this area. I wanted to stay close in case she had any issues. That car was just going to hit me in my no-no square. I mean, they're going to back right into my TT. It was not appreciated. That was delicious, but I made a calculated mistake. And that mistake is Kimberly lives near a dwarf house. A dwarf house is like one of the original Chick-fil-A locations that has like a Chick-fil-A side and then like a sit down, almost like a diner side. And that particular one, at least before COVID, which is 5 years ago, had breakfast buffet, which is about the same price as what I just paid. And you get unlimited chicken. And I'm going to drive right beside that thing here in 15 minutes. And I already ate breakfast. I would have liked to known if they still had the breakfast buffet. You can't find out online, I don't think. I guess I could call them. I'm not going to call them. But it was so good. Maybe it's gone away with COVID. Anyway, I got to drop off the 3 printer at Kim's house, and then next stop should be Charlie's, unless something interesting happens. CCS. It's about 11 o'clock, right when the voice actors or the celebrities or whatever should be here. I'll be interested to see how this. There's a lot of cars. I wonder if it'll be well attended, because it's not a normal comic book store, but they have a lot of comic vendors. I don't think any of my friends are going to be here. Well, Doug and Scotty will be here that have booths here, but like David somewhere else. Lots of people are at other events throughout the city. But Rakishi is here. I may have to meet Rakishi. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet. I don't have a figure to get signed, but I might just meet him. Get a picture. Mark Hildreth, who's a Gundam Wing voice, I think. And then John Swayze, who's the voice of All For One and My Hero, Dodoria and Dragon Ball, and Crocodile in One Piece. But we've already met him and got pop signed by him. So I got some good people to meet here, so that should be fun. Let's do it. I don't think I've been here since Doug's banner was up, but Doug made this banner here, which I think looks good. Some of the free comic book books. I'll bring some home for the kiddo. Oh, Usagi. It's quite a few. A lot of books this year. Got a free graphic novel. And then you can see the events today. And there we are at 3:30. Music's pretty loud, so it may be hard to film too much in here. I have not been here in a while. Look at these WCW cars. I haven't been here in a while. Their dog is still there. I'm gonna go try to see my friends first. See Scotty and see Dougie. Scott usually is here. It looks like he is located in the event space for the Gundam Build Workshop. Oh, there's he's painted that Igor. Oh no, that's that. I want that. There's a Joy toy. Ultramarine on a bike. See? I knew Scotty would have some. I might have to get that thing. See if he's selling that. Let's go over here and see if we can't cause problems. See if we can't cause problems. See if we can't cause.
Hey,
you know I gotta creep up on you.
You already know what it is. In your face. All right, man. Shout out Big Dub and the whole Big Dub family, man. You already know, man. CCS in the building, man. Rakishi going down. I got my microphone, and I'm gonna rip him a new one when I see him.
Do you think Rakishi will take a picture doing the stink face to me? You think that's on the list?
Probably would, yeah. Probably.
You wouldn't get that picture taken?
Oh,
will you take it for me if he's doing the stink face?
Oh, you want him to actually sit on your face? I got you, man. Listen, I'm gonna make sure I take the picture in HD.
Yeah, 4K. That's a 4K.
Definitely. Yes, I would, man. That's gonna be the money shot, right?
Yeah,
there.
absolutely.
Hold on, we got the money shot. All right, right there. Wait for it. Get a little bit.
Yeah, there it is. Getting in trouble. So what's new? New is the girl power. I think last time I was here, you were just drawing that up.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else is new. Did you see the Halloween, the horror stuff?
Yeah, I've got that one. This one.
Halloween, okay.
And then all these are, I mean, not new art, but new product, right? These
Foodies.
Foodies is pretty new.
I got a ton of different canvases in there. So these both stacks are the same, just these are bigger than those. So you got like 24 by 36, you got the 30 by 40, you got the poster.
And then if you come wearing a shirt, you get a poster?
Yeah, for life. You get a free poster for life every time.
For life. I'm going to put them out of business.
Any type of merch. I'll never be out of business, man. You got days, man.
Yeah, there it is. So they got the girl power hoodie.
Easy money for the poster.
Too. Which I don't have. Yes, well, you look like it.
Hey, bro, listen.
Hung out with Doug for like 30 minutes. I picked up a couple shirts that were new for Kaya and some for me. Put them in the car. I think Rakishi's about to be here, so let me go check it out. Still need to ask Scotty about that. I haven't seen Scotty yet. There he is. He's already talking that noise. What's up, buddy? There are Joes I need there. Absolutely not at that price. I got that, right? Yeah. I ain't doing that. But we'll see. Comics. He's widening it out. I'm just trying to find where Rakishi. There's the man, Ginger Kid. I'll be with them in a minute. I guess it'll be over here. Don't copyright me. See, that's where Rakishi's going to be, right there. Rakishi. Gramming it. Oh, that's quite a line for Rakishi. That's cool. I'm trying to find where Scotty is. I will not be waiting in that line to meet Rakishi. I'll wait till the line dissipates some. Once it quiets down, I'll take you around some of these stores. See what they got, because I haven't looked around here in a while. Hey, let's see what they're working with. It's a little bit of everything. I'll take you through here once it's a little more quieter. Oh, the Den of Hills. I don't know what that is. It's a bunch of cars. I'm trying to find Scott. Scott's in a temporary location this week, I think, because he's doing a Gundam build workshop. It's gotten pretty full over here. That's stuff. That's more Rakishi line there. People are here to see Rakishi. There is the quiche. There's the quiche right there. Look at that. We found him. Maybe Scott. Yes, this is where Scott's going to be. This is like the event space right now. I hear the Finn Balor demon music. There's Scotty. Big Daddy Scotty.
Does it come to the standard?
Did you? So I want to buy that. I need it in my life.
Okay.
With the bike. Did you, when you worked there, did you paint Warhammer stuff?
I was actually box art for Games Workshop for a while.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Did you do? So you did Warhammer stuff a lot.
I did Warhammer. I did fantasy. I've been privateer press. You name it, I've done it.
I like it. I've recently started playing with the. I don't know much about Warhammer, but I've been playing with the Joy Tour Warhammer stuff. It's awesome. I mean, just TT.
Well, if you go look at, if you ever get a chance, the lore is so rich.
I've been starting to watch like videos on it. It's incredible. Some of it.
Horus Heresy books.
Yes.
I think there's like 30 or 40 books now, but
I don't know that I'm reading 40 books, but the videos have been tremendous. And they're long. They're like 2 hours long.
They have them on audio, man.
Joy Toy's got the Horus, like the Primarch Horus coming out this year. Oh my goodness.
Well, the Primarchs are normally about 2.5 to 3 feet taller than all the rest.
On this video that they're watching, I just opened one, and they're like 8 inches tall, man.
Yes.
They're awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's some of the coolest action figures I've ever owned. No doubt.
Wait till you see the orcs. Wait till you see the Necrons coming out.
They had Necron and what are the
Eldar,
Tyranids?
Yep. Well, that's the. Yeah,
they're coming.
The Nids.
Yeah.
They got orcs, Nids, and Eldar. They got Chaos.
Oh yeah, like the Chaos, dark, the Dark Marines or whatever.
Yeah, Chaos Marines, and then they're gonna have like the Eldar.
Yeah.
If you see some of the Eldar, they actually got. I'm not an Eldar fan, but I'm like.
You got some of your custom stuff out here, yeah? You've been plugging away recently.
I've had to. I'm gonna be at Heroes Con. I'm gonna be with Ginger Kid. I'm gonna be sitting in his booth painting for him.
Nice.
And what we're gonna do with that one is we just picked this up from Ginger Kid today. We are doing the Captain America repaint.
Oh, cool.
So this is gonna be right.
What's the? Did you finish? You're doing some X-Men, or you did a?
I did X-Men Turtle.
X-Men Turtle. That's right.
Yeah. Well,
right.
I'm trying to get the entire.
Oh, and you're working on the Nightcrawler?
Yeah, that was actually done for Andy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was done for him, but he traded me off for that guy.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now, I mean, granted, he got a little bit more than what I did, but I desperately wanted this figure for the longest time.
Yeah, it's
because I wanted
become hard to get too.
Well, I wanted to do a Diablo repaint.
Yeah.
So I want to do a whole thing where it looks like he's just covered in schmutz, but you see in between the cracks and the crevices.
I know you'll kill that. And you got a Gundam workshop later today, right?
That's going on right now. It's going to be going on
this Gundam workshop right now. Hi!
You're getting filmed by.
And then we're doing a panel.
Yes, we are.
You and me and Jason and
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
There's a lot of guys walking around right now waiting for it.
That must be the line to see All for One. Yeah.
That is the voice actor for
All for Gundam. Is the Rakishi's line? I just saw him. His line is very long.
Yes, but he's gonna be here both days.
Do you think that Rakishi will take a picture giving me the stink face?
Yes.
You do think that'll happen?
I think that'll happen.
Yay!
I think that'll happen.
It's got repainted as Krieg. It was a flat by. Oh yeah, I like all the hints of purple and like energy effect pieces. That looks nice. I like those Kriegs. They're fun.
Dude, they're great.
Yeah.
Problem is, they don't have a backstory.
Yeah. Let's see what Scott's got for sale. Eagleus. Some Legions. Some of these are newer things. Poxa stuff. What's this? Gundams. He always has a lot of Gundams, and he has the best price in Gundam of anywhere. He sells them, like right now, if you want to do the Gundam workshop and learn from him and build it, he's selling the Gundam at cost. I think you can buy like a high grade Gundam for $6 and he'll help you build it. Something like that. Black Series stuff. Scott tends to carry the things that he also likes to repaint. 125 Headless Horseman. Some cosmic stuff. I think I want to get that Ultramarine. I gotta go look at it again. I'll show you what else is going on. This is Mark Hildreth. Step back. That's the Gundam Wing voice actor. I don't know. Maybe John Swayze's not here till tomorrow. I think they're all here today, but I don't see another line. Rakishi's line is capped right there. Maybe he's down there on the end. I don't know. But then there's also a swap going on. I'm a man here that I buy G.I. Joe from. I'll see if he has G.I. Joe cheap usually. Well, that gentleman has novels. I know that. Oh no, John Swayze's there, but he's not. Let me circle around here. Let me circle around, try not to get caught. He always has great prices on his stuff. Always. Star Wars. Oh yeah, see? This is my man. I can get them G.I. Joe right there. He's got two I need. I wish I had a couple more. Okay, Lord of the Rings set. Let's see, it's John Swayze. So Mark Hildreth. Oh yeah, they're both there. They're right beside each other. So that's a line for both of them. We met him. Not met him, but it's not somebody I recognize. All right, let me look. Card vendors down here. The Zodiac action figures. Warriors of the Zodiac. Pops, a little bit of anime. Keychains. Just trying to walk you through a little bit here. Show you the swap vendors. Go over here to Ginger Kids since we're going to be doing a panel with them. I think maybe this is the whole aisle is probably theirs. I'm worried about that music. Look at Rakish. The quiche. Look at the quiche. I'm realizing he has figures at his table. It's a Sultan figure. Like, I think those just came out at Target. It's not a Rikishi figure, it's a Sultan figure. But that's also funny. Cool. Once that line dissipates, I'll check it out. Let's see what Ginger Kid's working with. What y'all got? What do I want to buy? Well, I have all of this. What's up, buddy? Well, maybe I don't. No, I know I have all of this. Because I have everything. But that doesn't mean there won't be something else I want. That's bringing me down. Don't copyright me. It's Mythic Legion's table. I don't think I've ever seen this in person. This is the McFarlane accessory pack where you get all the guns that he wasn't allowed to make. It's just funny. A little quieter over here at My Lost Toy. We got some good stuff. And what I noticed, I always look for these when I'm hunting. I've never seen them. Oh, cartoon collection. I don't know which. All right, hold on. Let me get it out without damaging anything. Come in. All right. One moment. Never been an Origins guy, but then these have been fun. And then these the cartoon collection that look like the Filmation. He-Man looks good. The Trapjaw looks especially good. I'm tempted by him. I've never seen him in person. Tempted by him. And that's a Wave of Super 7 I have not picked up. I'm not going to pay that price, but maybe one day. I wonder if he has those are figure arts. See if that's Jada, that's figure arts. See if he has Bison or Dulcine. Look at that. There's a lot going on there. Haven't seen those guys either. Those not all of them are re-releases. They look like updates maybe. There's the bike. It does have the banner. It has all the stuff. It's this thing locked up. Let's see if I'm gonna buy that from Scotty. Look in here. They got a lot of wrestling. I bet they could have a rock. I don't know if there is a Rakishi Elite. I feel like there has to be. But I feel like that may have been one of them Target exclusives. I wouldn't be opposed to getting a Sultan signature. I think that's my buddy Shane's booth. A lot of Marvel Legends. Turtle stuff. Oh, here's some more cartoon collection. Just He-Man. Only He-Man? Oh no, Beastman, He-Man. That's not cartoon collection. I have no idea what that is. Turtles and Gray Skull stuff. So, kind of like the figure aisle at the figure aisle a few years ago at the Toys R Us. Rakishi been here for an hour and a half. His line's still going strong. The quiche. Backside of Doug's table. Where am I trying to get to? I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I think I'm gonna meet Mark Hildreth right here and get him to sign something for Natalie. She watched Gundam Wing growing up, so I think I'm gonna get her something here since she is not here. This 3D printer? Yeah, voice of All For One has that cool print with All Might. You get Sabbath to sign it too. That'd be super cool. All right, I think that's cool. It's on the Gundam Wing. To Natalie, mission accomplished. He signed it. I think she'll like that. Let's put that in the car, and I grabbed a bunch of the free comic book day. I waited, you know, it's now 2. Been there for like 3 hours. Want to make sure kids can get it first. I'm just gonna give those to Kaya, but I got a bunch that I thought she might be interested in. I try to do that. I try to do that every year for her. They had a manga here too, which I know she'll be excited about that. And the Rakishi line is short enough. I think I need to make my decision. I don't know if I'm gonna buy. I want to buy that thing from Scott, but I can wait on that. I don't think anybody's gonna buy that out from under me. But I do want to see how much it's gonna cost to meet Rakishi. Next, you know what it's gonna be. Had to do it. Rakishi. The Sultan Hall of Fame of Rakishi. There's not a lot of people that got a Sultan autograph, I would believe, on the Sultan figure. I love it. And of course I got, some selfies with the quiche, which I'll put right here. You can see the selfies from the quiche. That was fun. He's a good dude. No stink face. Stink face not on the table though. I'm legitimately just sitting here in the car. The air conditioner off my feet. I'm tired walking around all day. Tired. I'm hungry. I need to get a little snack. It's been many hours since the biscuits. That was great. I mean, I should have known I did not plan to meet anybody. I actually thought maybe I'd just buy some stuff from Doug. I always try to, and Scott, I try to support my friends when I'm here at their booths and help them out. And Doug usually has stuff I don't have, as much stuff as I have of his. And, Scotty always has something. So I need to buy that Warhammer from him. Maybe I'll buy something from Ginger Kid. But then I knew Natalie liked Gundam Wing, but I'm not familiar with it. So I didn't even know when I heard that Hero Yi or whatever was here, however you pronounce it. I didn't know who that was. But, so I got that for her. I got some stuff for the girls. I try to, when they're not able to come or can't be here for. This is different. Like if I had just come for free comic days and be here an hour, everybody would have probably came. But because I need to be up here, it's an event I'm trying to help promote, and I'm here, as an invited person and so forth. I want to be around talking to people and doing all that stuff. So, they don't want to be up here 6 hours like I need to be. But my panel's in just a little while, like an hour, and it'll be time to head home. But it's been a good event. A lot of people here. I'm pleased with that. It looked like the lines were all doing pretty well. Here we are near the end, and everybody still had lines. That's good. This is the first time I've been here when Charlie's has had voice actors up here, and the full store is pretty full. I know that the vendors have changed over, and it was getting kind of stale. Honestly, I've been up here a lot. David's not up here anymore, so David's doing stuff more like swap meets and that kind of thing. So I just haven't been up here as much recently, but it's fun. It's fun today. So. Hopefully you're enjoying some of the coverage. I know I'm not doing a great job of showing you all the booths. I tried to show you some here and there, things I was interested in. It is actually pretty busy in there, and I'm trying not to film people, but I'm gonna rest for a bit, see if they got a snack, energy drink type of deal, and then get ready for my panel. I don't know if I'm filming any of that or not. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just don't know. Probably not, but maybe. I will not be getting prepared shredded squid, although that looks like something I need to make Steve eat. Definitely got, although has something. Look at all that Sailor Moon. Oh, they got, I'll find something. I have some of these that Kaya has got me for presents, like the Gretzika. I've never actually drank one. Ted Lasso down there. I think I may have that too. Maybe I'll get the All Might since All for One is here. A little Plus Ultra energy. I don't imagine they're sugar-free. Nope, not sugar-free. I'm only just realizing that it looks like they're importing all their snacks. Next time Steve visits on the Saturday or Sunday, we're coming here. And like, I mean, he's eating all this. Crab King, shrimp chip, all of it. I gotta go back there and potty. Got some snacks. I'm gonna sit with Scotty. Sit with Scotty after I potty. A little rhyme, you know, a little rhyme. I wonder if, I'm just kind of walking around showing you. I saw this. Not a Brawly I need. I need 2 Brawlies. I have that one. But I was not expecting. This is a big card vendor back here that does big business. Oh, look at that Yu-Gi-Oh! There is a video game vendor back there. I saw one of them that had a GameCube Zelda I need for $300. I ain't doing that. Some interesting stuff back here. Oh, Kishi still got a line. I don't believe I've ever seen that. Oh, it's a supply drop exclusive. A Shiva Pop? I would actually have bought that. I wouldn't buy it for $35. If I had ever seen that at a regular price, I would have bought that. I don't know why I'm looking at pops. I just have never seen that pop.
And you have to wait.
Some games. I need a Super Nintendo in the box. I don't think that's going to be here. And that's where we'll do our panel. Since All for One is over there, they already tell you I'm going to do the Plus Ultra, but I got a beef stick. I'll snap it to a Slim Jim. Scotty, you think the panel went good? Did you have fun?
I did. It went really fun.
I live streamed it. Yeah, it was fun. I live streamed it, so I don't have any video of it here in this video, but it's now forever on the internet. We heard Scott talk about what he sells on his OnlyFans.
Yes, I do.
So I mean, if you're interested in that. Woo! And now I got to get my joy toy.
Yes, I'll be right back.
My boy toy. Of all the people that I thought would be at Charlie's, my man James is not the one.
The Be Kind shirt from Toy Federation. I'm Be Kind guy.
You are. Why are you here? You just hanging out?
Just come down to, you know.
Did you meet Rakishi?
I didn't.
He was here. You know Rakishi, the wrestler that wore the thong?
Yeah.
Put your butt in the face.
Ooh.
I asked him to do that for the picture. He said no.
What?
He said something about liability.
Did you
I guess if I get the stink eye.
Dub, did you ask him to grip up? You could have rolled with him. Dub.
I don't know. He's a big man. I don't know.
This is Big Dub Squeezing.
That's right. Good to see James. Everybody's wrapping up shop. There's Ginger Kid over there. I'm telling my people my goodbyes. Then I'm gonna head out of here. Wrap this video up. Fast forward. Walgreens. Let's go to the NECA Funko section. I had to get a little hunting in, right? I can't remember the last time I hunted in a Walgreens. Todd Gurley. Do they still sell Funko and Marvel Legends in a Walgreens? So those dinosaurs. Oh, this is where it would be. If you know me, you know why I'm here. It looks like, oh, maybe. No. Maybe not. Galaga. Get a little turtle. There's a McFarlane Flash. Some McFarlane is at Walgreens. Oh, Pukey. Is that new? Yeah, it's from the new movie. Iron Spider. Doesn't look like any more Marvel Legends, though. Alas. So if you've been following the channel for a while, we haven't done that in a while, but if you've been following the channel for a while, printed my picture with Rakishi so I can put on the wall. So whenever we meet voice actors, whatever, if we get a picture, because you know it's usually pretty affordable to get a little. I also got some water, an 8x10, or not an 8x10, but a selfie. You can buy their 8x10. Sometimes, like Dragon Con, MomoCon, you can get professionally printed ones that are pretty expensive. But usually, like I got the figure signed, and it was just like $20 to add on taking a selfie. I always want a selfie. Always. I think that's cool. In fact, there are times that's the only thing I get. Like if I don't have an appropriate thing to get autographed. Now this is talking about with like face celebrities. Voice actors, we don't always get the picture. Sometimes we just get the autograph because we don't know, like, no one would recognize that person. It's just like, oh, there's this guy. Or this gal. Now, the Sailor Moon ones, Natalie does. Some of them we do, it just depends. But, you know, those could just disappear into the ether of your phone's pictures, and you never see them again. So I try to, the same day, send them to Walgreens, and this was 97 cents. I had a couple, like I have a folder on my phone, I just call it Walgreens, and that's pictures I want to print next time I have a reason to go to Walgreens. And so I printed 3 pictures for 97 cents. 4x6, put them on the wall, away we go. So that was nice. The other ones I had were from when we went to the AFC Championship game. When we met some players. There's some Ravens players. I've never printed those. So I just leave them in the folder, and the next time I print them, that's why I'm always buying 4x6 frames, if you see at Walmart, so that I have them ready. And those are usually like 75 cents each. So, you know, for $1, you can have the picture on your wall. I try to do that. So that's it. Had a good time at Charlie's Collectible Show. I am on the Purple Gang stream tonight, so you can go back and watch that if you're interested in it. I brought a purple monster so that I can be purple power, even though it'll be 9:30 at night. Why am I gonna have a monster? It's maybe not the best idea. I had a good time. Charlie's is very busy. It's much busier than I'm used to it being. I haven't been up there in a while. I need to try to get back up there more regularly. I like Charles. I obviously like Doug and Scott and the guys and Jason. So it's fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Go back and watch the live stream. I thought it was an interesting panel talking about how all of us got into the hobby and whatever. Talk about Mythic Legions. Emphysema apparently snuck up on me, and I had to cough. Sorry. But the next week should be MomoCon. So it's the last week in May here. As we're watching this, we should be winding down MomoCon. I'll probably have a midweek video. You know, when I do the bigger shows, I try to do like a Wednesday, like a hunt type video. So I'll probably have a midweek video from MomoCon on Wednesday. And then Sunday will be the full MomoCon weekend vlog, which I expect to be fun. For me, that's still three weeks away. There's a lot to happen, right? Between now and then, Kaya she did tryouts. She made the team for the fall. She's got her spring training weekend. She has all of her final exams. She has all of her county exams. School will get out, of course. I have several I was supposed to have a work trip next week, but now I just have a pretty major work presentation. It's going to go over 2 days coming up. Real world stuff is very busy in the next few weeks. So if I happen to film anything, they'll probably be dumped on Wednesday videos. If something interesting happens, it is Mother's Day next weekend. We're going to see my mom. But you know, so we'll see how it goes. But for Sundays, next week, MomoCon, and then we'll be closer to, back to normal, where you're seeing stuff about a week in the rear. You know, if you pay attention to the channel, I try to get ahead when it's a busy season, right? Holiday season, into the school year, like when we have a lot of stuff I'm not going to film that piles up, responsibilities and otherwise. I try to get ahead so that you never miss, because I've not missed a Sunday now in over 5 years, and I plan to keep doing that for as long as I can. And we had some interesting conversations about some other things at Charlie's, so I'll be interested to see how things go. But thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I don't even remember what we did the first half of this episode. We looked at toys. I showed you some stuff. We had a pass stub. I do have that camera to install at home. I have not installed that yet. And then we hung out and had a good time for Free Comic Book Day at Charlie's Collectible Show. Did a good job. I think it was fun. Anyway, I will talk to you next week. Till then, MomoCon, squeeze it.
Legends await, so Dub's on the run. No turtle is safe when he's on the hunt. Witness the sack, just give it a rub, 'cause who knows what you'll find toy hunting with Dub.